So, how would you guys like to close clients in 15 minutes? If you want to do that, then you need to learn how to turn your free calls into fit calls. I'm Pia Silva, founder of No BS Agency Mastery, where we help 1 to 2 person branding agencies scale to $30,000 to $50,000 months, working less than 50% of your time with clients without hiring employees. And today, I want to talk about the importance of the fit call. So here's the problem. Most people give away their time for free in order to get clients by booking things like free strategy sessions or free discovery calls. But haven't you ever been on one of those calls and it got uncomfortable because you're wondering when the pitch is going to come? There's a pitch at some point. So it's all about waiting and seeing who's going to get there first. I also feel like doing a free discovery call really doesn't put your most valuable foot forward. Free calls also don't put your value up front. In fact, they tell prospects, hey, my time is worth literally nothing because that's how much I'm going to charge you for this strategy that I'm about to give you. And finally, it's a problem because it often attracts people who are never really going to pay you. They're never really serious about it. They're just hoping to get some free information. Instead, wouldn't it be nice if you could have these conversations and they felt relaxing and it felt like everything was there up front? There wasn't some sale looming over the conversation. Wouldn't it be nice if everybody could just be open and honest about their goals? And wouldn't it be really nice if prospects showed up really valuing your time and being thankful for the time that they're spending with you? And wouldn't it be amazing if the call ended with you getting paid right then and there, instead of kicking the can down the road to the next step and the next step and the next step of pitching? That's why I teach my students to do fit calls, not free calls. Fit calls are totally different. They take selling off the table by putting it up front. There's a clear outcome at the end that means this person is either a client or they're not. The fit call turns your pitch into a solution that the client is dying to buy. And guess what that makes you? You get to be the hero who solves their problem instead of that salesperson, that slimy salesperson that we all want to avoid. So, how do you run a successful fit call? It really comes down to 3 steps. First, be a detective. I want you to show up on a fit call with your ears open and your mouth closed. The purpose of a fit call is to understand what's going on with the client, to understand why they contacted you in the first place. What do they need from you? Why are they even looking for help? And really get to the heart of what their problem is. You also want to use the detective portion of the fit call to understand if they are actually somebody that you can help. Are they the kind of person that you are perfectly positioned to help, or are they a little bit outside of your ideal niche? A fit call is the opposite of a strategy call because the point of the fit call is not to try to sell the person something. In fact, I'm just as much looking to eliminate people as potential clients as I am looking for somebody to work with. Be a detective and figure out, can I help this person? And am I the best person to help this person? Second, actively listen. Big mistake that people make on these kinds of calls with prospects is they talk so much. They try to convince the person that they know what they're talking about, and they try to tell them all kinds of things that they hope will impress them. I want you to do the opposite. Remember, ears open, mouth closed. I want you to actively listen to what they're saying and ask probing questions to make sure that you understand it. And then active listening actually does require you to open your mouth to repeat back to them. Hey, I'm hearing this. Is that right? I want to make sure I understand this. Is this your situation? Is this the part that you need help with? What else? When you actively listen, you get to show the prospect that you really understand their problems and that you care enough to understand their problems, that you're not just trying to shove a solution down their throats, because you're not trying to just shove a solution down your throats. That is not the point of any call. It should never be. So actively listen. And the third phase of the fit call is offer a solution. Now, this is where my lead product process comes into play, because a lead product is a solution to that client's problems. Now, instead of saying, oh, great, let's talk about this again more. Let me go back and think about this and try to come up with what this could look like. And I'll give you some ideas. And then we can have another call to talk about timelines. And then I can write you a proposal. Instead of all of that stuff, get it out of here. Instead of all of that stuff, we just want to already have a pre-made solution for them. Now, that might sound counterintuitive, right? I'm saying to you, we're not trying to shove something pre-made down their throats. You're absolutely right. A lead product is a framework that is pre-made, but what's inside the lead product, that is very custom to the client. So what we're doing is we're saying, hey, we have a framework to help you solve at least the beginning of the problem that you have. It's this much, it works like this. It would be a great next step for you. What's so beautiful about having a solution ready for them is that clients who actually have a problem that you can actually solve and you're actually the perfect person to solve it, they're dying to get going. They're excited. Hello, we are a society of instant gratification. They want an answer. Guess what happens when you offer a solution right there on the phone that is going to help that client move forward in their business? You cut the line in front of everybody else because every other phone call they're having is with somebody who is saying, sure, let me get back to you with that proposal. And in the meantime, they're going to hire you and pay you to start helping them.